Hello Virgo, and happy birthday. Welcome to your Virgo September 2019 reading. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys have a wonderful birthday. You guys deserve it. You guys deserve to have a very, very good time this month. This is your month, and if any sign deserves it, it's you guys. For all the work that you do for everyone, all of the time and effort and practice that you put into everything, you guys deserve it. I hope you guys had a good month last month. I hope you guys had a good break last month. So if you haven't seen, I have some Virgo merch out now for Virgo season. I hope you guys like it. So definitely check that out if you're interested. Virgo, another announcement for Virgo season for all Virgo suns, moons, and risings. I have a sale right now where you can get $10 off any of my personal readings on my website, TawnyMichelleTarology.com. So definitely go check that out if you're interested in taking advantage of the Virgo season sale, okay? Alrighty, so let's do this. Let's see what the month of September is going to bring for my Virgo peoples. I'm going to draw an oracle card very quickly just to get an idea of your overall general energy for the month of September for Virgo suns, moons, and risings. By the way, thanks everybody for 20K. I cannot believe it. Ooh, contract. Looks like Libra energy there. That's very interesting. So, it looks like some of you guys are dealing with some financial stuff in September. So this could be a new contract. This could be an old contract. Some of you guys are dealing with some business stuff. Some of you guys could be dealing with Libra energy. After all, Virgo, the Greek mythology behind Virgo is also about justice. So it's very interesting. There could be a big decision on your hands right now, or a decision that you're trying to make for the month of September. Some of you guys could be moving and signing something to do with a new place or a new job, or going over some documents, something along those lines. So that's very interesting. So let's go ahead and pull some more cards for you guys for September. I think September is going to be a big month for you guys, but in a very good way. I think you're coming to a point, Virgo, where you're starting to see yourself. You're starting to see the different things in your life that you no longer really have a need for. Whether that's certain people in your life, certain situations in your life, you're really starting to weigh out the pros and the cons of the certain things that you have in your life that you may not necessarily want in your life anymore. Or you're looking around and you're like, why are you still in my life? Why is this still in my life? I am better than this. Why do I keep allowing this in my space, you know? And I think that's really what September is going to be about for a lot of you guys. So I'm filming this, it's still Leo season when I'm filming this, but the Virgo, sorry about that Virgo, my camera cut off. Anyways, so the Virgo New Moon is going to be on August 30th. This is happening at 12 degrees Virgo. So any of you guys that have any planets, I would say in the first 15 degrees of Virgo, you may be feeling this new moon a little bit more than others. But this new moon is going to be a bang. I mean, this is going to be a huge push and step forward in a lot of different areas for you. So if you're a Virgo sun, you know, I feel like this could definitely be a big decision that you're making, some big plans that you are looking at, a big push forward in your energy and what you want to do and what you feel like your purpose is. If this is your ascendant, if you are a Virgo ascendant, then this is going to be basically a whole new way in which you express yourself, a whole new change for you and your life. And I feel like for some of you, this could be a big decision as well. There's going to be a lot of decisions this month. Okay, so we have the 3 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. Interesting, Virgo. So it looks like there's definitely some people in your life It's funny because both of these cards have blindfolds on, if you see that, right? You are really balancing out some social aspects of your life, family, friends, and there's certain instances where you've been blind to the truth, but now the truth is coming out this month. And that was another thing I was going to talk about with the astrology. So if you have a Virgo moon in the first 15 degrees of Virgo, this is definitely going to be a pretty big emotional decision. The reason why this Virgo new moon is such a big deal because it's basically conjunct Mars, Mercury, and very close to Venus as well. Venus will be past it a little bit, but it will be basically conjunct Mars and Mercury. And it's making a trine over to Uranus, which Uranus is in Taurus, and that area for Virgos is all about higher learning, understanding, getting out of comfort zone, seeing the bigger picture. So I feel like areas in which you were scared to move forward or take a big step, you are now like, let me at it, I'm ready, I'm coming out with a bang. Wow. So we have a lot of people coming out here now. So we have the Queen of Wands. Some of you guys could be dealing with a fire sign. We have the King of Wands. So 2 fire signs, or some of you could have fire in your chart. We have the Queen of Cups and the 2 of Cups. So honestly, this kind of looks like just the way that it's laid out. It looks like someone is paying attention to someone and then someone else is paying, like, okay, I'll show you. There's some relationship stuff here going on. It's like she's looking forward, like she's got it together, but he's looking at her and she's looking at him and her, you know? So it's almost like, I feel like, you know, even though this is the Queen of Wands, this could be a Leo woman in your life, or a Sagittarius or Aries woman in your life, but with all the lions, it definitely is portraying Leo here. So this could be your energy, especially if you have fire in your chart, Virgo. A lot of people are paying attention. There's a lot of people, and that's with this 3 of Cups, some of you guys are in a situation where there's 3 of you involved somehow. And then we have the 2 of Cups here. So this is a decision. This is a connection. This is a conversation happening here with other people for the month of September. And it's kind of like you've been on a journey to find this self-love, this passion within yourself. And I really think that you're very close. And like I was saying with that 8 of Swords, there was something that you couldn't see before that I feel like you're starting to see this month. Now we have Strength coming out here as well. So more Leo energy, a lot of Leo going on here. Oh God, now we have the King of Cups and the World. So since this is a general reading, this does happen from time to time where a lot of different people come out of the woodwork here. Wow. Big changes are happening, Virgo. So because this is a general reading, some of you could be dealing with a fire sign or a water sign. Leo, we have coming up here, possible Libra, something along those lines. You're trying to find a balance in the situation. Some of you could be reconnecting with an old friend or someone from your past this month. We end with the World here. So this is a major completion. You're coming full circle. This is a major karmic completion. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Swords. So this is a big, big ending that we are leaving behind. And under that, we have the Hanged Man, which is a whole new perception, completely letting go, completely surrendering. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is like a whole new life, which is like, you know, giving, maturity, family, moving on to something bigger and better, which is amazing. And we're going to clarify all of this in the extended bonus reading. You can get all of the extended bonus readings just for $5 a month over on my Patreon. You get a bunch of other stuff for signing up for Patreon too. So definitely make sure you go and check out the different memberships on Patreon. I also have an online course that I am doing now called SOULOLOGY that I started here in August. You can sign up whenever and jump right in. You will not be behind or in front of anybody. You'll still have access to all the content that happened before you signed up. We'd love to have you, but definitely go check that out. That's on Patreon as well. And you're welcome to check out my website and read more about all of it as well. Everything's down in the description below. But anyways, so we start off with the contract, like we were talking about, and some of you could have been stuck in some kind of agreement or some kind of contract where there was maybe multiple people, or you were stuck somehow. You weren't able to socialize or get out or whatever. And it might not have even been like a real written contract, Virgo. This could have been like, just an agreement or something that you were telling yourself that caused you to feel stuck in some way, or some relationship or group of people that was causing you to feel stuck in some way and that you were holding back. And now it's like everybody is looking at you. And there was things that you couldn't see before that now you're finally seeing. And then we have the Two of Cups here. So this is like an agreement, a conversation of coming together. And then it's strength. So it's like you're having the courage to really move on in a beautiful way and to heal with the King of Cups here, Now you could be dealing with a water sign, like I said before, a fire sign, a Leo, a Libra. But we're making some big completions. Some of you could be moving, some of you could be traveling, some of you could be leaving behind people in some way. But it doesn't look like there's any kind of tough feelings, because with the World here and the Two of Cups here, it's almost like we're kind of removing ourselves from the situation. Now, here's something else that I'm picking up on. Some of you could have been having an affair, okay? And that's why this Two of Cups here is looking very secretive and all of that. Some of you guys could have definitely been having some kind of affair or secret romance type of thing. And I feel like it's been holding you back because maybe you're married and, your marriage is kind of holding you back from doing what you really wanted to do. But something is coming to an end this month. Something is finally finishing its cycle. You're learning the lesson, you're understanding, you're comprehending. And although it may not be the smoothest transition, it will feel like a relief once it's done, and you will be able to let go and have a completely new perception on the situation, Virgo. So that is amazing. So I am going to go ahead and show you your cards, and then we are going to go over, while I'm showing you these cards, we're going to go over your astrology for the rest of September, so you know what else is happening in the astrology, because a lot of this stuff is in the astrology as well, which is very interesting. So like I was saying, the Virgo New Moon is on August 30th for you guys. So, depending on where you're at, actually. But, so like I said, if you have any of your personal planets in the very first, I would say 15 degrees of Virgo, you're going to be feeling this new moon the most. This is going to be a huge change, I think, a huge shift in your energy, your consciousness, where you're going, especially if you have your sun, ascendant, moon, or any of your other personal planets at the very beginning degrees of Virgo, like I said. If you don't know, or you'd like to see how this month is going to affect you, make sure to get a monthly reading with me. I have monthly astrology readings where I can look at your chart and predict how your month is going to go. I also have 3-month ahead readings, deep chart analysis readings where we go into your birth chart, tarot readings, all of that. Just check out my website. Like I said, Virgo, sun, moons, and risings. Get $10 off of all of my readings right now. So anyway, so this could be huge plans, step forward. Like, you found this love, this passion in Leo season, right? You found what you want to do, how to express your creative energy, but you've been doing it a little bit more in private, right? And then now that we enter into your season, it's learning how to take all of that energy, that love and that passion, and incorporate it in your day-to-day life, in your daily routines, your day-to-day details, Virgo. Incorporate it through you and your energy, right? And it's important to do that for you, because you cannot be at service to anybody else until you are at service to yourself. That is what a Virgo is here to learn. Yes, you are here to be at service to others, but most Virgos will end up losing themselves if they put others before themselves, because they look at it as selfish if they put themselves first. But you cannot physically be there for someone if you are not stable as well. You know what I mean? And we talked about a lot about that in the All Signs video, the All Signs September 2019 video. I talked all about Virgo and what Virgo energy is like and what Virgo's mission is in life, etc. And I'm going to be doing a bunch more, and I've talked a lot more about it on Patreon as well, and we're going to be talking more about it over there as well. So definitely check that out if you're interested. But yeah, so huge step forwards, a whole new you, decisions. And with Mars here in your sign Virgo, it's just really getting things done. It's like you're amped up, you have the energy to change things, to make decisions, to make big shifts, to make big changes. You could find yourself getting easily annoyed though while Mars is in, your sign Virgo. You could find yourself just having a lot of energy and not knowing what to do with it, with all of that rest and rejuvenation energy we've had in Leo for you guys, which is the sign before yours. It creates almost like this rest, rejuvenation, getting back to center, all of that. But with Mars in your first house now, it's like you have all this energy to push out into the world, and so it's very important to find a balance between doing too much and not doing anything at all. So I think this is going to be a big change, a big shift at the Virgo new moon for you guys. So definitely let me know down below how it ends up happening or how it ends up going. I'm really interested to hear what happens for everyone. So we also have Venus in your sign as well, Virgo. This is going to bring out the beauty, the attraction, the pleasure, the harmony. It's going to have a lot to do with relationships. You may find that relationships kind of come to the forefront, to center focus a lot more this month than usual. But all of that stuff is going to become very important. You may find that you are just a lot more into beauty than normal, or you are fixing yourself up a little bit more than normal, or you're doing things to your appearance, especially if you're a Virgo ascendant. You could be changing your appearance or buying new clothes for fall, all of that kind of stuff. So that's very interesting as well. You could also be working on creative projects and just have a lot of passion, a lot of things that you're passionate about, crafts, projects, etc. And it's just bringing out that passion into the world, which is beautiful. So then on the 14th, September 14th, we have the Pisces New Moon, and this is going to be in a spot for you that is all about your relationships, Virgo, all about your partnerships, your business partnerships, and your relationships, romantic and other. So Neptune has been transiting your 7th house, which possibly has made things a little bit confusing in your relationship life, or it's been hard for you to really see certain things about your relationships. And I think that this Pisces full moon is going to really illuminate things that you've been kind of unable to see yourself for a while, because the full moon is going to be right on top of this Neptune in your 7th house. So if you've been a little foggy when it comes to the people in your life, the certain relationships you find yourself in, I think this is going to be a big moment of illumination where you can see clearly. And then on top of that, you'll have Mars and all this energy in your sign, to where you have the motivation to do something about this and to make big changes for yourself and for the greater good. So I think this could also bring up conversations, clarity, or answers in relationships. This could also be endings, or culmination points that it's been really hard for you to get to for a while, but you finally get to it this month. So I think this is a beautiful thing, Virgo, in my personal opinion. Anything that's been holding you back, it seems like this month you may just be able to wash your hands of it and move on, So then we have Venus and Mercury moving into Libra, also on the 14th, the same day as the Pisces full moon, which is very interesting. So Libra is all about decisions. It is all about contracts, balance, relationships, harmony, all of that stuff, justice. So when it comes to what you value in relationships, when it comes to your self-worth, when it comes to the things that you put value into, the things that you view as quality in your life, beauty, money, or love, this could bring some answers or news in those areas of your life, and your focus could start kind of shifting more to those areas of your life. So self-worth, your values, all of that I said before, money, So on the 18th, Saturn has been going retrograde since April 29th, I believe, and it will be going direct. So all of this Capricorn energy where Saturn and Pluto and the South Node have been at, that I've been talking about for several months now, has been going on in your 5th house. So you've been finding new ways to have fun, new ways to love yourself, to express yourself, to be your authentic self. Things that you find passion in, and I feel like this Leo energy may have helped you with that. And with Saturn, Saturn's been going retrograde since I think the mid or end of April. It might have been April 19th actually when it went retrograde, somewhere in mid into April. But with Saturn going retrograde this whole time, when it finally goes forward, it's like all this hard work that you've been putting into finding yourself, finding out who you are, finding your authentic self, finding your soul, finding your passion, finding your creativity, finding what you do for fun. All this work starts to really come together and pay off. And you really start finding new ways, more mature ways, more less restrictive ways to have fun, and you start seeing the payoff with this, which is also beautiful. So this could be a new creative project that's making you money, or a new job that you really love, that you're passionate about, a new hobby, something that you do for fun, or just being creative and finding your power in creativity or in your hobbies, or in your authentic self, and being able to express it a lot easier than you were before. So on the 23rd, the sun moves in Libra, which is your 2nd house as well, which will then in return also bring the focus to your values, your money, what you value in relationships, balancing out all of that stuff as well. And we'll talk more about that in the Libra season videos. And then on the 28th, we have the new moon in Libra, which is also in your 2nd house. So as far as I can remember, this isn't aspecting really anything. So I really think this is going to be about really illuminating and new paths, new starts in your self-worth, in what you value, in your income, like new things that you're starting to do with those themes of your life. So anyways, that is your guys' September video. Virgo, I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonates. Let me know down below. I hope you guys have an amazing birthday month. Like I said, you deserve it. You guys are hard workers, and you deserve a lot more than you think you do. So if you're interested in finding more about more about your sign, what this month is going to do for you, how to be more aligned with yourself, how to use the new and full moons this month to help manifest, and so much more, definitely go check out Patreon, because I'm doing so much stuff over there now. And you can check out the Soulology course while you're over there if you think it's something that you're interested in. And if you want to get more readings, even like personal readings all the time, I do all those over on Patreon as well. Or if you just want to get a normal, regular personal reading with me, check out my website, and we can go over your chart or a tarot reading, whatever reading that you want to get. You can check that out at TawnyMichelleTarology.com. I'm going to be clarifying this whole reading in a extended bonus video that will be over on my Patreon, so definitely go sign up for that if you're interested. I love you, Virgo. Have a good month, and happy birthday. Bye.